Hello everybody, my name is Muka Metagross. Welcome to the Pokemon Podcast, episode 1, where we're just talking about Pokemon for 30 minutes. Yes, 30 minutes. Now, I have never done a podcast before, so I am very, very excited. I've got a few topics out here right now on my iPad, so I'm very excited to be presenting this to you guys, and I'm going to be doing this on the last Friday of every single month. Yes, that means 12 of these per year. Now, I've decided to do it so it's every single month, not like every single second week or like every week, because I feel like if I'm going to get real topics that I can actually talk 5 minutes about, I'm going to have to do it once every while. Like, there's going to be a big gap so I can get new, interesting topics that are actually enjoyable to listen to. So, how it's going to work is I'm doing all of this first take, so no matter what, I am not stopping. So if I make a few mistakes here and there, I do apologize. I'm trying to keep this on the cut so the opinions are true and honest and it's not sort of seeming scripted. It's gonna be just one go where I'm gonna try and do this whole video. So yes, 30 minutes in one go. This is very hard, and yes, there will be 5 topics, so that gives it up to about 5 minutes per topic, because it's just here and there really. It's about 5 minutes 30 each topic. It's kind of hit and miss. I don't really know how long each topic's gonna be. It's just gonna be as long as I feel like it. And so yeah, there's gonna be 5 topics, and the 5 topics today is Pokemon Go, about Pokemon Diamond and Pearl, Shinies, Sun and Moon, and fake Pokemon cards. So those are the 5 topics. I'm really excited to present this to you guys. So anyway, let's just get into the first topic about Pokemon Go. Now, I really quickly wanted to talk about Pokemon Go for some reason on this video, because there's been a new wave. I call them the opposite of a Pokenerd. We have people who started playing Pokemon Go and are getting back into Pokemon, but really don't know much about Pokemon at all. So I actually have a few people in my class and just in my school in general that don't know anything about Pokemon, but they still play lots of Pokemon Go. Now, the Pokemon Go fad sort of slowly dying out, but people still play a lot of it. Like, a lot. And there's just some people who've now gone into Pokemon who never played Pokemon before, and they have like no knowledge on Pokemon. It's really frustrating as a really big Pokefan, as this podcast is called, the Pokefan Podcast, to just see people who know nothing about Pokemon trying to talk about Pokemon. Like, I have a funny story. My friend Alex, now he is from Vietnam, and he has pretty funny pronunciations for some words. Like, he speaks fluent English, like, perfectly fine. He's been in New Zealand for, like, 4 years, but he has, like, few words that he just can't pronounce, and Gyarados is one. Like, he's like, yo, Muka, 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 I called it Gyarados. He, like, can't pronounce it, and it's absolutely hilarious. I have to spend a minute explaining to this guy, like, it's Gyarados. Okay, pronounce it after me, Gyarados. Gyarados. He knew nothing, he couldn't figure it out, and it took him literally 30 minutes to, like, just start to be slightly pronouncing it right. It was hilarious. And, like, one of my friends, Callum, he's actually started to get really into Pokemon, and I'm really excited because he's starting to know a lot about Pokemon. Like, he's actually going back, playing proper Pokemon games, like Pokemon Platinum and Pokemon Soul Silver, I think he has. But he started out through Pokemon Go, and I remember the first time he was like, yo, Muka, check this out. Look at that, 1000 CP Vaporeon. And it was just so funny. And he had a team, and I looked through his team, and, you know, people don't understand how to play Pokemon. Like, some people just don't understand it. He has 4 Vaporeons. No joke. 4 Vaporeons in his line of 6, and he was like, man, I was having problems at the local gym. The guy who is the ruler of it, he has a Venusaur. What am I supposed to do? And I'm like, I think you should take your Vaporeons out. He's like, why? I'm like, ever heard of a thing called not very effective? Water isn't good against grass. And it seemed like it was mind-boggling to him. Like, he was like, what? Pokemon have, like, typings? Oh my god. He, like, it was so obvious he was a noob. He had played a lot of Pokemon Go, so I knew quite a bit about Pokemon, but he didn't seem to grasp, like, proper Pokemon. And so I just, like, practically sat down with him. I'm like, here's a typing chart. And, like, I was like, okay. It was like, I sort of have to teach some people about Pokemon Go, and it's also really funny. Now, a new thing that's actually just exploded this week at my school is a thing called Pokemon Vortex. Now, if you remember Pokemon Indigo, which you might have played when you were younger, Pokemon like Indigo and Pokemon Vortex were online games where it's like, you go around and it's similar to a Pokemon game, but it's online and you collect Pokemon and you battle Pokemon, but the battling is not quite sophisticated. It's very similar to playing regular Pokemon, but it's sort of online and crappier. It's sort of like the Chinese ripoff of Pokemon, in a sense. But anyway, heaps of people have just started playing Pokemon Vortex, even the people who didn't play Pokemon Go, because everyone's just doing wonder trades on Pokemon Vortex and being like, oh my god, level 100 Mega Blastoise? It's ridiculous. So everyone's like doing this, and some people just don't know. And people are like, oh my god, I got a shiny Pyragon. Like, it's so hilarious nowadays. Like, people don't know anything. It's like with Pokemon now, I sound like I'm sort of being a bit of a douche, if you would say, on some people who just didn't play Pokemon as a kid. But I just thought I would have to tell you guys, because if you have any experiences with people who started the Pokemon craze again with, of course, Pokemon Go, tell me any stories you have of them knowing nothing about Pokemon, because they're absolutely hilarious. People being like, oh, I got that classic Bible sword. That's I think that's a poison type or something. I don't know what it is. What region is it from? Like, it's that sort of thing. It's like very hilarious to hear some of the things that people who don't know Pokemon say about Pokemon. So anyway, put that in the comment section below. And anyway, let's just get on to the section 2 in this video, where we're going to be talking about Pokemon Diamond and Pearl. Now, on Wednesday night, I actually decided to crack out my Pokemon Platinum, because sadly, I actually lost my Pokemon Diamond copy. I have the box art for it, but I don't have the actual copy of the game, so I can't go back and look at my Pokemon Diamond game. I think I lost it about a year ago. I think I went on holiday and took it and then left it at the place, but I still have my Pokemon Platinum, and really, Pokemon Platinum's just Pokemon Diamond and better. But I was just reminiscing my past of playing Pokemon Diamond and Pearl and playing Pokemon Platinum, and I have so many amazing memories. Like, I just want to see what you guys think about, like, what's your first Pokemon game? What was that first game that you played and that you fell in love with Pokemon because of? Like, what memories do you have? Because I have some really weird memories, because I played Pokemon Diamond. I think I got it using my allowance or pocket money, however you want to say it, once I was either 5 or 6. So that would have been, a long time ago. That would have been 6 or 7 years ago. And so I got it actually not long before Black and White came out, but I still got it. And I have very small memories because I was quite young once I first played it. And I have 3 memories for weird reasons. Walking across a bridge. I don't know why, but walking across the bridge, I think it was near an electric type gym for some reason. Catching Dialga. And being stuck in the Victory Road cave because for some reason my game was glitched and I actually had a missing rock, like a missing entity rock in front of my door, which was like a static. So it was just really weird. I could never actually beat that game until I bought a new copy of Diamond. Yeah, I actually ended up buying a new copy of Diamond in 2012 because that just slowly but surely broke down. That sounds like a bad hip-hop song. Broke down. But anyway, and also my second games I ever played was actually the Heart Gold and Soul Silver, the remakes of course, Gen 2. And that's why I love the remakes of Gen 2. They're so awesome. They're some of my favorite games. And I love Gen 4, and I also love Gen 2. And I just loved Pokemon Diamond and Pearl because Pokemon Diamond and Pearl, there's a weird feeling, and I know what it's called. It's called nostalgia. Once I just see Pokemon Diamond and Pearl, if I just see gameplay, like the slightest bit of gameplay footage, even in my goddamn thumbnail, that little box art of Pokemon Diamond just gets me tingling, feeling all warm and nice and happy inside. And I just have so many great memories of playing Pokemon Diamond and Pearl and Platinum and even Heart Gold and Soul Silver. There's some great games, and I just love them to bits. It's kind of sad how much I love Gen 4 because Gen 4 is amazing to me. Some people have a Gen, a lot of people are Gen 1ers, and they're sort of like, oh, Charizard, oh, Bulbasaur, War Turtle, and everyone has like that one gen where once they play it, they're like, this is my home. And some people don't have that gen because they never actually played them. Talking about Pokemon Go players. Now, anyway, I just love Pokemon Diamond and Pearl, and I don't know why I love them so much. I'll admit Pokemon Diamond and Pearl had a lot of flaws, but Pokemon Platinum fixed it up, and practically all of the flaws in Pokemon Diamond and Pearl that I noticed even as a young wee laddie, I realized that they fixed them up once I got my Pokemon Platinum in about 2013. So I've played a lot of Pokemon Platinum, and actually I found something really weird. Now, my brother, he has a best friend. They've been friends for so long. Like, they became friends before I was born. Like, my brother is 5 years older than me, and so they became friends before I was born because, yeah, they became friends at 5 years old. And they played Pokemon with me heaps, and he had a Pokemon Platinum, and I had Pokemon Diamond, actually, at the time. And it was about 2011. And I traded a level 48 Torterra. Yes, a level 48 Torterra. That was my first ever Pokemon I ever owned. A level 48 Torterra that I had. I traded it to him, and I was like, hey, can you put it on XP share and beat the league on your Pokemon Platinum? And I said it in a kiddie voice. And he said, yeah, sure. And what's it called? He never ever gave it back. He got it to a level 60, and then he came over for a sleepover, which he practically does every single week because he's such good friends with my brother. And he decided to bring his old DS. And I was looking through some of his old Pokemon games that he had. He had his Pokemon Emerald, the Game Boy Advance, because you can play those on the original DSs. And he had that Pokemon Platinum. I booted up without him looking, put it on my old DS that I actually own. It's a white one. And I checked through his body. There is a level 60 Torterra. You know how I knew it was mine? Because I was an idiot and kept Tail Whip. Yeah. No, it wasn't Tail Whip. I kept, what was it? I kept, like, Growler, one of the status effect moves that, like, no one ever keeps. And, like, I kept it. And I remember I kept it. And this was about a year ago now that this happened. And I think this was, like, July last year, so 2015 July. And I noticed it, and I just, like, couldn't believe my eyes. I, like, started, like, crying. I was like, oh my god, it's my Torterra. And I just loved it, and, like, I immediately traded it to my account, just got out his DS, plugged my Pokemon Platinum, actually, into his DS, and just quickly, immediately, so quick, I just rushed through, and I was like, Zeph, you have my Torterra? And he was like, yeah, you don't want me to trade me? I already did it, oh my god. And I just got so much nostalgia feels, as they call it, the emotions, and I just couldn't believe my eyes, and it was like, have you ever had that sense of joy because of a Pokemon? I don't think anyone else. If you have a Pokemon, like, Luxray does that for me. Like, that shiny Luxray on the thumbnail is also awesome. And while playing that Pokemon Vortex I was talking about before, I have a level 70 shiny Luxray, which I love to bits. Anyway, let's just get on to shinies, talking about shiny Luxray. And I just wanted to quickly talk about what some of my favorite shinies are, because a lot of people talk about some of their favorite shinies, and I'm probably going to do a top 5 list or a top 10 list in the future about shinies, and I've even mentioned a few shinies in my top 5 videos about each Pokemon from the Pokemon types. So, anyway, because I, like, talked about Trevenant and his amazing shiny, like, that's one of the coolest looking shinies. But I never really looked at much shinies once I was younger, so a lot of the Pokemon that I loved from Pokemon Diamond, Pearl, Platinum, Heart Gold, Soul Silver, I never actually got to see their shinies because I didn't shiny hunt until about 2 years ago. And so I didn't really, like, look for shinies, and once I found a shiny, I probably didn't even catch it because I was like, sparkling animation? What is this? Who knows? Maybe it's a bad creature. I'm not going to catch it. And so I didn't really actually catch shinies. Even if I stumbled upon one, I probably wouldn't even realize it and not catch it. That's the sort of kid I was. Like, one of my friends actually has a story of, he was playing Pokemon Emerald, I think it was, or Pokemon Sapphire. It was either one, but he was definitely trying to catch a Kyogre. And first try, he said he was 7 once this happened, and he got a shiny Kyogre. Now, the shiny Kyogres are like magenta, like that sort of pinky color. And he was like, oh, it's a girl Kyogre. I'm going to soft reset and play with a boy Kyogre. Yes, my friend, literally by mistake, skipped out on a shiny flippin' legendary. How crazy is that? And yeah, I love shinies so much. Like, I don't actually have a legendary shiny. I really, really want to try and do some Masuda method breeding to get a shiny Fiona. But like, Fiona is like hardly a legendary. Like, I have a level 100 Fiona on my Pokemon X, but like, Fiona is not a legendary. Like, you just bred a legendary with a Ditto, and now we've got another legendary. Wow, that was tough work. I tried so hard to get that legendary. Whoa, I spent hours and hours trying to find that legendary. No, I didn't. I just walked around back and forth outside the breeder's shelter and just was like, oh, they planted an egg. Oh, let's go, let's go, let's go. Run back and forth for 2 hours straight. Ooh. 2 hours later, and now I've got another legendary. It's like not even that impressive to have a Fiona. Like, I don't know why I thought my Fiona was so cool, but I definitely want to still get a shiny Fiona because I think it's the only legendary that I would have the patience to try and get a shiny of. Because really, if you Masuda method breed it, it is like 100 eggs max until you get a shiny. Where I'm not the person who soft resets 100,000 times to get a shiny. I'm not going to do that. I'm never ever going to be the sort of person who soft resets to get a shiny Giratina and spends a million years and then realizes his game is frozen. Supreme Arcanines. That's actually the person who got me into shiny hunting, because I saw videos of Supreme Arcanines actually shiny hunting from the videos are now 7 years old. I think they were 2009 or 2010 shiny hunting videos, and it was in black and white. No, it was either in it wasn't in Gen 4 or Gen 5. I can't actually remember. I haven't seen those videos in ages. But I remember seeing it and I was like, what is this? And he caught a shiny. And he was like, holy Shinx, guys. That's probably why I like Shinx, because he always said it. And I just was like, that's a shiny? And I did this in like 2012. I realized what shinies were. And I was like, what? And I was just so like boggled, like just completely amazed by what these shinies were. And I was like, these exist? And so in about 2014 or 13, I started catching shinies. And it's weird. I look back at Supreme Arcanines as actually the person who influenced me to do a lot of stuff involving Pokemon. Like, he influenced me to start doing shiny hunting. And he's one of the main influences of starting to do Pokemon YouTube. So I'm really happy. I love Supreme Arcanine, so go check him out. He is very easy to search up. It's literally just search up Supreme RK and then a 9. So it's quite easy to search up. I love Supreme Arcanines. Anyone else watch any of those shiny hunters back in the day? Because I love the shiny hunters. I love shinies in general. Like, I'm sorry if in this podcast I have a few like loose ends of conversations I don't finish because I go on a tangent. But that's going to happen with the podcast where I'm just talking completely freely, non-scripted, which I'm just happy to be doing. Anyway, I love shinies so much, and I thought I would just give it about 5 minutes to talk about my favorite shinies, like Luxray. I also like shiny Charizard. You know what's also one of my favorite? Trevenant, of course. And this one's actually very weird. Shiny Gengar. I don't know why. It seems like it fits better. Like, I don't like very simplistic ones, but like, I don't know why, but once I see a shiny Gengar, I think it looks more like a Gengar than the regular Gengar. I actually noticed that once my friend had a shiny Gengar. And also the reason why I love shiny Gengar is because I love shiny Mega Gengar, of course, because that is the most coolest looking Pokemon in my opinion. So shiny Gengar is actually really cool to me because a shiny Gengar looks more like a Gengar, in my opinion, and then a shiny Mega Gengar is just literally a flippin' beast. It looks awesome. The, like, white gradient to, like, a pink or a purple, whatever you want to call it. I just love the design of shiny Mega Gengar, and I love the design of just shinies in general. Most shinies I love. Anyway, I just want to quickly talk about Pokemon Sun and Moon. I'm not going to actually go on this topic for too long. This is going to be a 4-minute topic, really, because Pokemon Sun and Moon, I am so hyped. Like, as hyped as you can be, because I was never really aware when Pokemon games were coming out. Like, I was sort of aware when Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire and X and Y were coming out. Like, I was sort of like, oh my god, only 2 more weeks. But I only bought Pokemon X like a month after it came out. So that's weird. But I am literally so excited for Pokemon Sun and Moon. Like, I'm gonna get it day 1 that it releases in Oceania, or Australia, the continent, if you want to call it that. So I'm just really excited for Pokemon Sun and Moon. Of course, I mentioned that I hate Mimikyu, and the first comment that came on my Mimikyu video was a video saying, I believe Mimikyu is the best ghost-type Pokemon ever, which, each to your own opinions. I don't like Mimikyu, but I love Salandit. Now, Salandit, I just wanted to glance over it again. I'm kind of looking forward to a lot of the Pokemon now. For anyone who is going to be asking me, possibly even in the future, that who are you going to choose, Rowlet, Litten, or Popplio? Right now, it's hard to decide because really, I am not 100% sure on their final evolutions if they're gonna get megas, because if they get megas, the mega design will influence me a lot on my decision. But I have a feeling I'm gonna choose Litten. Now, at the start of Pokemon X, I actually chose Froakie the first time, and then I saw Greninja, and I didn't like his neck tongue scarf thing. And so once it became a level 16 Frogadier, I decided, okay, I'm going to restart. I'm going to choose Fennekin. So I chose Fennekin, and this is what I'm thinking about. Am I going to choose Fennekin? Because I actually love the design of Fennekin, and I love the design of Litten, but I'm not sure if I'm going to love the design of the final evolution of Litten, because I hated Delphox. I don't know why. Delphox's stick, it seemed very weird to me. I didn't like Delphox. So I kind of like Braixen or Braixen or however you want to say, but I didn't like Delphox. So after getting it to about a level 14 of my little Fennekin, I decided, you know what, I'm going to go with Chespin. Now, I chose Chespin, and I love Chespin. So I wonder if I'm going to do this with Pokemon Sun and Moon, where I'm going to go through all the starters. I'm going to be like, ooh, Litten seems cool. Ooh, Rowlet seems cool. Ooh, Popplio seems cool. I wonder if I'm going to do that and do it like I did in Pokemon X and Y, because I think I'm probably going to do that, because I love all three of the designs. Now, Popplio is easily the worst looking out of the bunch, because everyone agrees with me then. If you take up a poll, it's either Litten winning or Rowlet winning, and then Popplio has that 10% minority that are yeah, Popplio, let's go, and no, no, and people don't really choose him because he's cool. Some people are oh yeah, Popplio, no one likes Popplio, we'll choose Popplio. Yeah, so I'm probably going to choose Litten first up, and then I'm probably going to choose Rowlet. And then if I don't like Rowlet, I'm probably going to end up with Popplio in the end, because that's what happened in Pokemon X and Y, so I think I'm probably going to end up with a Popplio. It's very weird. I'm also quite excited. I don't want the starters to be shiny locked, because some people are actually saying that the starters are going to be shiny locked, because I feel like now that I'm a proper shiny hunter, and if the animation scene isn't too long, I kind of really want a shiny starter. Now, I don't know what Pokemon to choose, because already it's just so hard to choose, and shinies will influence me, final evolutions, mega evolutions, even middle stage evolutions will influence me, so I really can't choose now. Also, a lot of new Pokemon that have been announced for Pokemon Sun and Moon, I'm not the biggest fan of. What's that bus bug? It looks like a buzz. I don't know what it's called. I think it has a kind of a stupid name, but I just don't like the look of it. It just seems very weird to me. It's a legit an elongated rectanguloid, or whatever you would call it. It's like a rectangular 3D prism that goes. It's very long and weird, and it looks like a bus, and I think that's the concept of the Pokemon, but I don't like its concept. And there's a few Pokemon like that in Pokemon Sun and Moon where I just don't like the concept for some reason, of course Mimikyu. But I'm still excited for Pokemon Sun and Moon. I feel like the new Alola forms are going to be amazing, so I am just so excited. So what do you think about Pokemon Sun and Moon? Put that in the comment section below. But anyway, I'm grabbing my old Pokemon cards that I'm getting from my deck. We're going on to the final segment in the video, or section, or anything. And I've got a deck, not really a deck, it's sort of just a pile of old Pokemon cards that I have collected. Now, because I am a kid, I often didn't buy them out of proper sets or packs. I went down to a local Sunday market and bought them there. So I guarantee 99% of my Pokemon cards are fake, but seem very real and are purposely made to look real. But some of these are just crazy. So I thought I would just get them out because I have some hilarious one. Now, I have Granbull, but spelled completely wrong. It's just awfully spelled. It's incredibly badly spelled. And also it says it evolves from Sunbull, not Snubbull, Sunbull. and it has 2,000 HP, which is completely like a phew, yep, fake. And it has 2 attacks called Timid, Tackle, and Chomp. One doing 110, one doing 100. And there's just some crazy things where it's like licensed by Pokemon and licensed by Nintendo. Like, and then like there's a little logo in the corner that's not a Pokemon logo. That's something else, and you know it's fake. It's hilarious. And even the back, the like how it's like a Pokemon and then Pokeball. That's what all of the cards should have. It doesn't have a proper Pokeball, which I thought was hilarious. And now I also have a Vulpix here, or as they say, Vlapix, and it's 2,600 HP, and its 2 moves are Singe and Ember. So Ember's realistic, and it's a basic card, and they got most of the stuff like pretty accurate. This is one of the ones that are more accurate, but of course it's the Pokemon and the Nintendo and the weird logo thing in the corner. But also the weird thing is, how I know it's very non-Pokemon like, is that it says it's illustrated by a guy named Takoya, and they're not giving the surname or anything. Generally on a real Pokemon card, like I'll try and find one from the set, they'll say like the full name, like here's a real Grovyle, which is 70 HP, so it's real. It has all of the real things like Smash Kip, Detect, evolves from Chico, and the illustration says illustrated Hisao Nakamura. But like this one just says illustrated Takoya. Like it's like you know it's not real when it's like they just straight up just don't do it correctly. Like you're not even fooling anyone with this. It's like, oh, I'm making that classic Pokemon, you know, that Charmander, not with an H. I'm talking about that Charmander. Who drew this? Oh, you know that David West guy. Oh yeah, I have a Vanillish. This is a legit Vanillish. That is weird. I had quite a bit of Gen 5 cards. Now here's a totally legit Palkia. Let's look at it. Again, how you always misspelling the goddamn Pokemon's name. It's a Plakia with 3,100 HP. It's... What is this move? Wormhole. But Wormhole, I'll tell you how it's spelled. W-O-R-M-H-L-E. No O. No, like, just no O. So there is no joke. 4 consonants in a row. Yep, definitely makes grammatical sense. It does 160 damage. And it actually did a bit better, but it's still the Pokemon and the Nintendo, and it has that weird logo in the corner that is not a Nintendo logo, and the Pokeball in the back is completely fake. It's just hilarious, some of these. And actually the funniest thing is you can actually find this in quite a lot of fake Pokemon cards, is that their weaknesses are incorrect. Now this is actually a correct weakness, with it being 2 times weak to electric, but that's kind of funny. I've actually seen a few ones where it's like, you know that classic Psychic type, totally weak to Fighting type. Not like that's the whole reason Psychic exists, because it's better than Fighting type. Anyway, let's just get on to this final Pokemon card that I have here that's fake. Actually, I'll do another one after this Croconaw. It's a Croconaw, spelled correctly actually, and it's a stage 2 evolution, and it evolves from Eevee. Yes, I am not kidding you guys. It has a picture of Totodile in the corner, and then it's like, evolves from Eevee. You know that classic Croconaw. It evolves from Eevee. Oh, for Alligator, what's its middle evolution? Umbreon. No, oh my god. And it has 3,000 HP. Its moves are Wave Splash and Big Bite. And again, illustrated by it's not a surname. So, you know it's often lying once it's just like one name. Because often on a real Pokemon card, like I'll get this Riolu. It's illustrated. Does it have the illustration? Illustration Samoyashi Kazuki, or however you pronounce it. That's a real card. Anyway, this is the final Pokemon card in the segment. It's a Snorlax with 3,100 HP. And now, it doesn't even say that it evolves from Munchlax. It just says Snorlax, not even evolving from Munchlax. This is a special type of Snorlax. This is a Gen 1 Snorlax. Munchlax doesn't exist, guys. And it has a move called Layabout, which is spelled awfully wrong. And this move, which costs, no joke, 5 normal type energy cards, Clump Clubber. Put I energy card attached to Snorlax in thy lost zone. I am not even playing. Those are the exact words on this card. And this one also is definitely a fake illustrator because it says it's, although they've done it correctly and have put 2 names in it, it's called Kente Tuza. Yeah, definitely real, definitely a Japanese person making this. It's hilarious. It's the sleeping Pokemon. I don't know if that's correct, but anyway, this Snorlax is absolutely hilarious. Fake Pokemon cards are absolutely hilarious. Tell me in the comment section below what fake Pokemon cards you have. Anyway, if you did enjoy this podcast, please leave a like and subscribe for more Pokemon videos where I'm going to be doing, of course, 3 videos a week from now on. I hope all of you guys had a perfect, amazing day. Peace out. Goodbye.